Hello friends, it's day 4 of this week. We've covered 4 different character traits so far, and now we have one more with a fun little activity at the end. So we're going to talk about courage today, and the person who's going to show us what courage means is Esther. Okay, so let's look at Esther. This comes from the book of Esther, and it's chapters 1 through 9, so it's lots of chapters in the book of Esther. So the king of Persia, whose name was King Xerxes, wanted a new wife. He met a young woman named Esther. He picked her to be his new wife and his queen. Esther was excited to be the new queen, but she had a secret. She was Jewish. Her cousin, Mordecai, told her to keep this a secret, and she did. King Xerxes had a mean assistant named Haman. Haman didn't like Mordecai because he wouldn't bow down to him. This made Haman furious, and he decided to get rid of him. He knew that Mordecai was Jewish, so he tricked the king into making a bad law. The new law said that King Xerxes was going to kill all of the Jewish people in the kingdom. Since Esther was Jewish, it meant he would have to get rid of her too. Esther knew it was up to her to save her people. She didn't know what to do. She knew if she made the king angry, she wouldn't be the queen anymore, and he might even kill her. Esther was very brave and decided to go to the king. Back then, you couldn't just show up and go and talk to the king. They couldn't just talk to each other like we do now. She had to be summoned or sent for, but she decided to be brave and to go. She told him her secret, and the king decided that God's people would be allowed to live. Esther showed great courage by telling the king her secret and asked her to not kill God's people. When the king discovered he'd been tricked, he got rid of Haman and made Mordecai his new assistant. Esther showed us such great courage, and what you get to do today is you get to show me the ways that you have courage, or times that you need courage. So you're going to be a superhero today. You're going to draw a picture of yourself, and then it says, times I need courage. I want you to draw a picture, 3 different pictures of times that you have to have courage in your life. I know there's different times in my life I've had to be courageous, and it's hard. So I want you to draw 3 things, or 3 times you would have courage. And then at the bottom it says, things I can do during these times to feel more courageous. And it gave you a couple of suggestions. You can draw times that you're praying for more courage, and then times that you're memorizing new Bible verses, or you can draw 2 different pictures of other things that you need to, other ways that you can find courage. Okay? So that's your job today. Be a superhero and draw me lots of pictures. All right, I'll see you next week. Have a great weekend.